Maguire driving in Tab Limited's green and white. Jessica Ramber has the call and is to run the favourite in front of Arrived in Time. Bruce Harpley won the previous race. He's driving this one for Peter Schiller. Arrived in Time getting up on the arm. Road to Vegas there for Raymond Walker. And we're about to run race 5, the first leg of the quaddy and daily double. Favourite Jessica Ramber's drawn the outside of the second line. They're off and away and Arrived in Time. And without a shadow are both equally away with speed from the gate. And Arrived in Time is going to take it up for B. Harpley, looking for a race-to-race driving double. Without a shadow, we'll balance on the leader's back and have a nice soft run early, followed by Road to Vegas caught wide. Markulu Frankie pushed up on the marker line, and it's going to progress through to be 5th on the inside. Moving around the outside now was Keep On Going for Ellen Bartley, who's going to do just that and work up outside the leader. Bella Drive is further back in the field when they've settled from Mystic Prayer, Jessica Amber, and Flaneur was last of all, and Harpley setting only a very, very mediocre time as they run past the post with 2 circuits to travel. The lead time is 43 and 3, and Arrived in Time, trained in the Cherry Capital at Young by Peter Schiller and being reined by the Junee postman Bruce Harpley as the leader. Arrived in Time's out by 6 metres, and they're not going quickly as they travel back to whence they began. On the inside second without a shadow, holding third the outside was Keep On Going, and then Markulu Frankie 3 back on the inside for Raymond Turner from the Chaff Country township of Ganmain. Around the outside goes Bella Drive, up to put a little bit more pace into the race outside the lead now. And further back in the field, Road to Vegas, Mystic Prayer. Jessica Ramber's being held well together by Steve Maguire last of all, and about 30 metres from the leader. And on its inside was Flaneur. They've gone through the first quarter in a very, very slow 34 and 3. Harpley's trying to give this leader a softer run as he can, and Arrived in Time is the pacemaker as they come down to the judge to get the bell. They should have quickened just a tad for the second split, and it's Arrived in Time to Bella Drive without a shadow on the inside of Keep On Going, and that second sectional is 31 and 8, so they're around about 66 and 1 as they travel towards the back section now. And on the inside, Arrived in Time still the leader. Now the favourite Jessica Ramber's going to have to get going with that slow sectional up in the lead, and Maguire is now asking her to lift on the outside. Arrived in Time's been beautifully rated and led by 3 metres. On its back without a shadow. On the outside, Bella Drive, and further back then to Keep On Going. Markulu Frankie is running up behind them, and you'd think Jessica Amber's chances are pretty remote with such a slow sectional for the first half. She's out 5 and 6 deep on a limb. Arrived in Time's about to sight the lane and has 4 metres to show. On its back then was without a shadow, but Arrived in Time let loose at the top of the lane, out by 10 or 12 metres. Harpley has outdriven them. Arrived in Time will get the money. Arrived in Time got away with some very soft sectionals and wins it from Flaneur, who's run second hard up along the inside. There's a lineup for third, including Road to Vegas out wide, without a shadow, Bella Drive and Keep On Going. Now they were followed in by Markulu Frankie. Mystic Prayer was well back in the field, and Jessica Ramber, well, she faced an impossible task from the bell. She did get out wide and pass a few late, but then compounded, and she was actually the last one I saw.